Good evening, fellow YouTubers and movie enthusiasts alike. This is your host, Commander Sanchez, speaking, coming to you from DWS Studios. Today, we're going to be doing a movie review for Cars 3. This movie is particularly a great movie for friends and family, especially little ones. They just love to eat this stuff up. This movie takes place where Lightning McQueen is later on in his years, and he actually is starting to... There's a good cutscene in the beginning where Lightning McQueen is winning on and off, having good times with his friends and everyone else. But now, this new guy, Jackson Storm, comes out of nowhere and surprises Lightning McQueen, proving that Jackson Storm is a way better racer, and he has the numbers behind him. Lightning McQueen gets this to his head and actually starts losing. This is towards the end of his career. So, while Lightning McQueen is trying to get back at it and trying to get to Jackson Storm and win, he can't really do so and ends up crashing, as you guys have seen in the trailers. It was in the teaser trailer, and we all thought, oh geez, what the hell's going on now? So, by doing that, Lightning McQueen 3 months later comes around and chooses to start training. This new girl, Cruz Ramirez, comes in and starts training Lightning McQueen, though in the background you really don't see it until later on in the movie that Cruz is being trained by Lightning McQueen, because not only do they start training, but they start going through all these types of changes, and they even come up and look up the person called Smokey, and Smokey was the trainer for Doc Hudson. If you guys don't remember Doc Hudson, he was the one who, in the first movie, who trained Lightning McQueen. Now, the whole thing, which is cool, this movie goes back to basically the past, where when they find Smokey, they also find other people from around the time Doc Hudson raced, and it was pretty cool how they put all this together, because it would also go back to the Prohibition era, where they were also racing in the moonlight on a moonshine delivery road, which is by far, holy cow, that's awesome. And then not only that, Cruz and Lightning both have fun, but then you start seeing that Cruz is having way more fun. She's starting to get a hold of what she actually is, or who she is, starting to know herself. And towards the end of the movie, Lightning McQueen has to go make a decision. It's either win the Florida 500, or he's going to have to work with Sterling, one of the guys who actually bought the company while he was away for 3 months. So with Cruz in the picture, which is an awesome scene where Lightning McQueen can't keep up. He knows he can't keep up, and he starts thinking on how Cruz Ramirez is actually the person who should be racing. So instead of him racing, he switches her out and has Ramon actually paint the 95 on both sides of the car. He basically just graffitis the car, which is hilarious. And Lightning McQueen becomes her pit chief, which is pretty awesome to say. So by doing that, Cruz actually starts realizing that she can do it and starts getting the confidence. In the end, by her actually training with Smokey and using all the tactics and strategies that they used, she actually won the race against Jackson Storm. And no, this is her first race, which is pretty cool, because this is basically showing like this the first woman in NASCAR racing, or in the movie. So kind of like going to NASCAR, where you have a one woman actually in NASCAR, and she's by far the only one in there, and she's pretty awesome, really good racer. And towards the end of the movie, you end up finding out that Lightning McQueen and Cruz Ramirez now work together, as Lightning McQueen is her crew chief. And it's cool how they do it, because instead of just staying with Lightning McQueen takes Doc Hudson's title, which is the fabulous Hudson Hornet, which is now the fabulous Lightning McQueen, which is pretty awesome. The way he does it, he comes out all blue and old school and red tires, pretty awesome. He took it old school. And the cool thing is, the owner of Dynaco actually pays for Ramirez and Lightning McQueen to race with him. So if we get another movie, it's going to be really good. Trying to follow the storyline of Cruz Ramirez. Even if they follow up with a small TV series, it's going to be a good one. This movie, I strongly agree that this movie does get 4 Direwolf Studio tokens, just because you have 1, it's a good family movie, 2, there's a storyline everyone can follow, even little kids, and 3, they take it old school, and it makes it just a great movie. The movie actually got 7.4 stars out of 10 from the Internet Movie Database, the IMDb. Now, Rotten Tomatoes, I'm not sure what's wrong with the critics over there, but I think it's something in the water due to the fact that they gave it a 66 out of 100, when the audience gave it a 78 out of 100. Now, if I look back at that number, I bet it's even higher, because when I was there, it was packed. So, by doing that, guys, you guys saw, and there is my review. If you guys don't like it, or you guys do like it, please comment in the section below. If you guys want to see this more, please make sure to subscribe and push that like button. Make sure also to push that bell if you want to see our movie reviews firsthand. This Friday, we're going to be releasing the last Transformers movie review. So, by doing that, we thank you guys for joining us today. This is Commander Sanchez, out.